Katie Dunsworth, one of our smart cookies, is with us today. Thanks for being here.
Thank you.
And we're talking about being the hostess with the mostest for throwing holiday parties. This certainly is the festive season and lots of parties happening.
It sure is. And this is the time when it's all those little hidden costs that can really add up. You know, in addition to gifts, it's entertaining, it's going to Christmas parties, finding a cute outfit. So wherever you can save, we have some tips to help you do that.
Okay, so if you're having a party, how is it that you can have a big party or have some friends over, whatever, and not end up being in the red?
Well, and I don't know if you found this, and I heard you talking about appetizers or was it chips?
Nachos. Yes, we're doing nachos this afternoon for the Grey Cup.
Okay, well, you could try those nachos at a Christmas party, although I don't know how festive they are.
Right.
But, every year we've heard of things called, we're cookies, but the cookie swap. But what we're suggesting people do is an appetizer swap. So if you're going to make one thing of nacho dip, consider making a few and asking your friends to make a few of their own signature appetizers, and then you swap and then freeze the ones that you get from your friends. So ideally you have 5 people involved, and so you're going to get 4 other appetizers, and you're going to give your favorite recipe to your friends.
Oh, so then you have also then something on hand in case people stop by, because we find that happens as well this season. Is out of nowhere there's 6 people that are just over having a visit. So.
And you really, I don't know about you, but I really like to be festive.
Yes.
So it's awesome to have just something sitting around that you can pull out and really easy to use.
Okay, now what about when you're having a party, you invite people over and they say, can I bring anything? I always sort of say, well, no, I'm asking you to come to my place for the party, so don't, it's okay, I'll do it all. But
stop that.
All right.
Ask. People really, I find this, I really appreciate when someone says, you know what, I'm good with this and this, but I need a salad, or you could bring a bottle of wine. I really think giving specific instructions if people are going to ask is great, and letting them know we'll be providing this, and we'll talk about the signature cocktails, but we're going to provide that, and if you want to bring your own favorite cookie recipe, that'd be awesome. Yeah, people do want to help this time of year, and it's going to save you money.
Okay, tell me about the signature cocktail.
Okay, well, Smart Cookies are very passionate about inexpensive liquor. Really, we spend a lot of time and research on this.
Okay, good. I need to come to those research sessions.
Yes, interesting fact. What would you think is more expensive, hard liquor or wine?
I would think hard liquor.
Wine is actually more expensive.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, it depends on what you're buying, but you're going to get way more volume if you're doing like a cocktail using an ounce and a bit of hard liquor. So this is really the time to break out your martini shaker and make a signature cocktail. If you're hosting a Christmas party, something red is really great. Something with cranberries, and you can make it in a punch bowl or do something. But it just gives you a fun way to be festive, and it doesn't cost you a lot.
Okay. Signature cocktail.
Signature
Good to know.
cocktail.
But what do you do at the end of the night when you're packing up and you have all of these sort of 3/4 bottles or 1/3 bottles of wine left?
That's right. This is where I brought my handy dandy ice cube tray. So I didn't know this, but I've started to do this more recently, is you can actually freeze wine. So I will now freeze, if there's like, a little, not even a glass worth or half a glass of wine, I'll put it in ice cube tray, freeze it. You can use it for sauces, so you just pop them out for sauces. It's just great for cooking, and it's a great way to just be resourceful and make the most of your wine.
Okay, all right. And you wanted to mention some stuff about decorating as well.
Okay. So this season, I'm personally challenging myself to spend as little as I can on decorations, because those are the things that every store is marketing, the latest and greatest, but you can use the outdoors. So sprigs of, I think this is just cedar. I'm going to do cedar boughs along my fireplace. I'm also, really interested in, there's a fantastic site, it's called Pinterest.com, where you can get amazing inspiration for do-it-yourself decorating ideas that use the outdoors and all sorts of things.
Okay. Is that also something you could do if you were coming to a party? Do you bring Hostess gifts to people?
I like to. I mean, and I think a homemade gift is so thoughtful, and it could be anything from, a little centerpiece to just something that they can have out throughout the holiday season. So that's a great idea if you're crafty.
Oh, very good. Yes. Well, I always laugh at the story about Squire Barnes, who came to a party with the Hostess gift of Twinkies because they're made by Hostess. So he thought that that was an awesome
Clever.
Hostess gift. I know, he's a funny guy.
Squire.
Thanks very much for that,
Thank
Katie.
you.
Nice to see you. And you can find some more great money-saving tips at smartcookies.com. And Wesley, we have to learn more about their research into how to
Wine
save money
drinking.
on wine drinking. We need to get over to those meetings.